Dispelled a lot.
Would you guys think of no IO with you, but you're playing this Gyro Veno?
4.5 single target heroes. You have like a coil and an eclipse, but that's it. If you get caught in those 5-on-5s where Darkseer, Tiny, Gyro just get to lay out their spells on you, you're just going to get obliterated. So you have to execute the lanes really well here for Liquid, and so far they've been doing that pretty damn well.
Well, off to a good start here. Throwing double blood grenades, going for the deny, and doesn't get it. Bach will manage to take the last hit away from... You've already missed your window, probably, to try and harass this hero.
Well, double shell bottom.
A lot of damage.
This is their timing.
That one doesn't miss. Lands it both. Gets really good damage on Mickey there as well. In fact, FY is going to try and kind of run him down with the glyph usage here. Really good play where they're just getting... He's going to stick on top of him. And Mickey is forced to try and juke, and it's nowhere to juke to, so they manage to kick the puck out, and is also going to be heading back to base. It seems the potential for support rotations are there with both Boxy and AZURE off map.
You've left Mickey alone bottom, and this is a lane that can very easily dive.
That Rider coming in. Advantage. He's going to be coming way too late. The flame break is up to maybe get the kill on FY, bumps him back into range with the Firefly, gets a little bit more damage, but Boxy's going to get burned out. Yeah, he helps get the kill for Insania, who will try and put some damage on a Bach, but ultimately 1 for 2 in the damage, the biggest, most crucial part of damage.
No Liquid supports are getting dragged to lanes they don't want to go to right now, and your mid, you know the puck TP back to mid too, so AZURE just have the green light to gank anybody on the map right now.
Go for a toss back. Got it. Toss him fairly far back here. 33 isolated under lane with a level 3 rocket barrage on him. They're actually able to bring down the Dragonite, all thanks to the moves that you're talking about.
And they're thinking about this Wisdom Rune. FY is going to go for it. I think you almost wanted to just run to the tower for it. To be honest, that sentry. Because, I mean, 33 knows they have that ward on it. But it's not in range. They're going to try for the Razor instead.
Go for a silence. Fortunately, FY was in the neighborhood and was able to disrupt the Liquid follow-up there. As they tried to go on the mid Razor with both supports and a coil. Doesn't work, though.
And AZURE, they have Noxious Plague already available. You want to get it used as fast as possible. If they find Mickey here, that's the dream.
Got the Noxious Plague on him. See if they can get the toss back. They do easily. Mickey is dead.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
And his courier. Damn. Extra value on top. FY happy about that one.
Yeah.
I mean, AZURE take advantage. They get a quick tower. It'll be last hit by Faith Beyond. And FY is close to blink, man. That is...
Coil under tower. Boy, Ori really tried to push that one a bit too far, and now he is super overextended, especially with his team taking that bottom tower. The fact that he goes for that kind of dive on Nisha.
Fall a little bit behind. That team fight isn't so easy, which means you play for the later timings.
Finally got that Blink Dagger jump, this time on 33. Use the wall to help out. Dragonite's a hard hero to bring down, and you know, the panel was talking about you know, the Terrorblade ban out. Really good illusion game, right? If you can get illusions of Dragonite or Luna, which makes this Darkseer pick so valuable.
Nisha?
What happened? I saw him got hit by a missile.
He just got solo killed by low, basically. Went it early. We're having a ridiculously good game now.
You got to play more pubs to get that phase shift versus missile timing right. You know?
That's true. Maybe a couple more. I mean, Liquid are doing okay at like splitting this map, but they're starting a decent lane shove to combat it. And I mean, they're just farming now. They're just looking for the Darkseer axe.
Got out the avalanche. So he doesn't get dragged anywhere, and this is going to stall enough that his team is able to come in. They get the Orchid onto Nisha. And Nisha, even as he jumps the orb, he's still in range of Ori. So a fight that was supposed to be a timing, you know? Okay, we got a Blink Dagger. Let's get a pick off. It goes terribly wrong for Liquid, and they lose their mid lane. Get nothing for it.
You might not even get there. Like, this could be another very early high ground game, like we saw from the previous series. You have Gyrocopter. He's a fighting carry. He tanks up early. He can go high ground. They find the bat. I mean, this game is spiraling for Liquid right now. They just have not found anything. 2 kills at the 20-minute mark.
The bottom tier 1 tower, they got that. Now they're chipping away at tier 2. AZURE They're going to come back. Yeah, instead of going for the high ground, they're going to catch 33. Caught him off the FY initiation. And further TPs in, not going to net anything.
I think there's a world AZURE could have gone high ground there because they had the shield rune on.
A lot sometimes in fights.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, compared to some of these really bad support shards.
Take off on Ori.
Find Ori.
Oh,
Lucian.
Nope, not going to catch you. Manta instantly pops the Invis rune as well, and the missile will chase after Boxy and eventually get Ori the turnaround kill.
It felt like Ori was ready for that one.
And
I mean,
Bach
that
is
is a
on
smoke,
the top lane with FY catching 33 too. So it just gets worse and worse for Liquid.
There's just nowhere to run on this map. Like, Darkseer is also just honestly pretty good versus some of these split push games because he shoved.
Yeah, in a world of trouble.
I don't know if that's the item here, but if he gets it, it's gonna be Giga Chad for sure.
Tossed into the punch, nicely played. In TI, I'm betting on AZURE before Extreme, even if Extreme is more likely to have a higher placement.
That's an interesting concept. I feel like you'd bet on XG to go farther, but maybe to actually win it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's an interesting idea. They're going to run 33 down again here before he can get to his Manta. He will get to it off the death, though. But damn.
We'll deliver you straight to your Manta. Oh, look at this. They got a lasso pull back into Fiend's Grip and Eclipse. Now, it says a lot about how far Liquid is behind that they have to drop 4 ultimates to kill the enemy carry. But, you know, it works. Second Roshan in 27 minutes. So you're already going to get some pretty big upgrades. Boxy continues to try to do some split pushing and keeps on getting found while he's doing it. But hey, better him than, you know, his cores. We're also doing split pushing and are getting some farm, and Nisha in fact is going to take the wisdom rune away from the enemy.
Small wins, I guess.
It's the smallest W. It's not a capital W. Very lowercase.
I mean, you have the gem running this whole time, so if you're giving up this much map control, you should reflect a lot, you're going to dispel a lot, you're going to have extra armor. Trying to jump Insania, and they'll get the jump.
Tiny into punch, but the response is a lasso. Straight up into the Tiny, who's already deep inside the base, gets pulled even deeper. FY tries to protect himself for as much as he can with Yules, but he'll eventually die. It's just going to take a long time. Now, Ori had to pop his BKB and ran in there to try and protect FY. So it is going to be a bit of loss of resources here for AZURE.
But power to him if he can get there. Scan from Liquid, aggressive move. They have their puck ags. He has Arcane Rune too.
He's getting some vision up on the high ground right now. They're going to blink for it, get the lasso, quick pick off onto the Tiny. Ori backs away, but Bach goes in, hits a beautiful vacuum wall that lands on 3 heroes. That is enough to completely dissuade Liquid from going for more.
Got the gem though.
Oh, they did. Oh, that's a big pickup.
That is huge for Liquid. Wasting time.
As long as, like, the Venomancer throws the ward in the pit, they'll know about this. They're going to try and catch the Bat Rider on the other side of things, and they'll get him. As he was cutting the wave in 35-minute rune.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Really nice find here off that ward that was scouting the split. Should secure Roche as well with that pickoff. I don't think Liquid are fighting without badness. There's nothing really preventing that outside of the timely Lotus Orb.
You know. But they do have to do either a lot of poke or a heavy commitment, and if it's the commitment route, then that leaves an opportunity for Bach. They go for the lasso, Coil goes out on the back line. They go straight for the supports. They're going to be able to kill the Venomancer, not kill FY. 33 playing around this cliff area pretty nicely. Will go up, try and put himself almost off the map. The missile's going to find him, but he might still be able to sneak around this corner and get out of this situation. They're trying to nightmare him, they're pulling him out, and they get him away. Back inside the base he goes. AZURE.
This Aegis, so they're going to threaten the Megas, force the fight.
Oh, Gyro's, I mean, you see the Gyro right now. They're going to go for him, yep. Pull him back in. Instantly loses his first life. Bach gets out the wall, only pulls back in Nisha. While look at 33, he's trying to disrupt the back line here with his Dragon Form as best as possible with the Coil. Snaps on a low. Low has creeps to be able to hit, so he's Satanics back up to full. 33 trying to make a break for it over the cliffs once again. And he gets out of there. He even turns around and see if he can catch somebody from AZURE with a stun or something, but not really worth going for more until you have Lasso again. They are going to try and potentially double Divine. Nisha was thinking about a Divine Rapier as well, though he's now switched it up over to the Parasma.
He sees low.
33 jumping forward, actually hit the avalanche on the two of these cores who are trying to go for it. They got the low and they're bursting him down. That's good enough. Lasso Fiend's Grip brings down the carry, and now with the Divine Rapier damage, they are going to be able to mow down the rest. Immediate buybacks coming out from AZURE. Curious, because I'm not. Are they really going to be able to take this fight again?
They have to find
their
Mickey.
gyrocopter? They're going to go back in for Mickey. They're going to try and take it away. They get the static link onto him. Can they burn him out? Can they take away the Divine Rapier? It gets so much damage, though, that, yeah, the Luna dies, but Nisha might still be able to clean this up. Divine Rapier on the ground. Who is going to get it? Nisha has to commit back into it.
He went in? Can he
but
get
he
out?
needs help to be able to get back out. Blinks away over the side. Boxy comes back in. The damage comes out from Nisha.
Back.
Nisha, oh no! The Orchid on him. The Glimmer Cape. They're trying to get him away, trying to help him out. He's going to drop it on the ground. Mickey couldn't grab it in time. It's now onto Ori instead. Ori, he's trying to run away from Mickey, though. They got to keep him in range. They got to get this Divine Rapier back. Can Boxy get up there? The Surge. Get Ori out of here. It's the only goal of this fight now is just to get Ori away with the Divine Rapier. Boxy's moving forward. He's got a lasso. Ori's going to come back in. He's going to go for the kill on Mickey. That's going to be a dieback on Mickey. And Bach is fine to be able to survive through this. Almost killing Boxy in the process, in fact. Boxy pulling him away. Oh, vacuum just off the mark there. He's got a blink, but it's a blink for blink.
Dies, comes back. Clutch picks up that Divine against Mickey. And then just returns it a second time into him. Now he's looking to close this game out.
Uh-oh. Lasso potentially back into the fountain. They get a Fiend's Grip on him, bump him in with a Flame Break. So that is going to be Bach dying to the fountain, but Tier 4, 1 dead. Tier 4, 2 already gone, and the damage is just ramped up, or he just pops his BKB with his stolen Divine Rapier, leans into the Ancient, and it'll topple Liquid. They cannot stop this. They don't have the damage. Too damn tanky. And game one will go the way of AZURE. Yes, look at them cracking up on cameras, man. They had a good time with that one.
Rid of those poison stacks.
On the Zeus right now. Mickey is also winning his lane up against the Viper. 15-3 for Bach. So definitely it seems to be a different laning setup than game one, which was very favorable for AZURE. But what's still the same is First Blood, which
is it really that bad? The IO
I don't think the lane is that bad.
He went Orb of Corrosion for some early armor and some extra harass. I feel his AM's just gonna pop off there. I don't know. I'm just feeling it.
Look at the move to mid, helping out Ori in this man fight. Thunder God's Wrath. It goes off, and they're both gonna be so low. They're both 30 HP, and they both live. Insania had a chance at a double kill if he was just here 10 seconds earlier. They're just going to try and hope to kill Tion Bing.
They can't get him.
Enough either. Now Boxy's with his haste rune going around. He's not going to find the Zeus, that's for sure.
Wait, he roughed up by the IO. That extra spell amp got the job done.
It was a full dag.
It was like he got dagging from the sky. We'll find the wrap on bottom. A needed kill here.
Good TP.
They were just not getting anything off these rotations. But the whole time it's happening, you're giving free space to the AM. So he got to play this lane without buying a lot of regen, and he's pretty happy about it. Ori in trouble, getting ganked again. Needs his IO.
Coming in. Needs that tether. Will manage to at least get off the Thunder God's Wrath and get the kill on Boxy. So he gets some gold and some much needed experience out of the trade-off there. Obviously not the best for him, but it's something.
I mean, Nisha's having a really good game. Burn all your mana, get a bunch of kills, and then give some huge mana pop kill to the AM coming in at the end of it. That's what you have to think about if you're looking.
Oh, Mickey trying to make a break for it, but gets caught by FY sneaking behind him.
Nice rotation. I do not think Mickey expected Ori to make that move.
No.
One that Bach needed as well. He was having a rough game.
Does mean the mid lane is completely open for Nisha to get farther and farther ahead, but if they can get the kill on him, oh, they're going to bring Low in for this as well. Low has level 6, and he's going to pop the Leshrac nice and easy. So even as they get punished for the rotation of the Zeus, they punish right back by being able to kill Nisha afterwards. Now, They are going to come in with this Doom, fight it out with the Bat Rider, just commits to the kill.
Centaur.
They'll be able to kill one. Oh, the Centaur came in and killed Boxy. So they didn't even get the Bat Rider kill out of that. Oh, man.
Dude, that was like the slowest sequence. Oh, Mickey gets a solo kill. That's insanely good for him. This Centaur's just walking up that entire time. You just this phylactery and then skirmish around that. Bring the Viper into those kind of fights. And if I'm Liquid, I'm just trying to bring numbers wherever I can. Like, rotate the Wind Ranger, rotate the supports.
Smoke breaks, but it's on the AM. Oh, Mickey actually... Low blinks almost right into him. Now he's going to have another blink coming up in a second here, so he has another chance to be able to get away. 33 still chasing after this IO. Rotations are coming in. Bach. Oh, geez. Bach hits off a Viper Strike and immediately dies. They are just too grouped up on the side of Liquid. You cannot fight this one.
Kind of a liability on the map. What is he
trying to make use of the phylactery? They had a little two-man smoke, but Nisha never had it positioning for them to take advantage of, and now they're actually going to get the kill as Bat Rider just comes down from the high ground, gets the easy lasso, and puts a little bit of pressure on Ori to jump out as well. And Thunder God's Wrath, 3 health! Oh my god, Boxy had 3 health, I think. Jesus, that was a close call. All right.
He had Wand Raindrop. He was trying to bait it out. He did get the bait out.
Yeah, he certainly did. He min-maxed the bait, that's for sure. A relocate that goes wrong and brings Bach into a world of hurt as Mickey. You can't really touch him right now. This Wind Ranger's beginning to heat up. He's going to get the Maelstrom next, and they don't have the best heroes to deal with him this early on.
For AM and Zeus are all pretty good matchups for this hero. That's something to be said for that. Revo broken. Or the tether broken instantly. Nice flame break.
One for one trade-off.
No, he baited him out. Baited out the Invis Lesh. Protected
he
his
wasn't Invis anymore.
Didn't even die. And now he has a mech. No, he doesn't have a mech. Never mind. He almost has a mech.
Lasso pull into the freezing field. That's just a nice... That's a feel-good support combo right there, right? Where you're just like, we can kind of solo kill any core in the game.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, Azure just, they can only go to the Viper here. The Liquid are going to mass TP.
Oh, that is not a good tether.
Nope. See, that's what I'm saying. He didn't get that move that he got top.
Right.
That's a
where he broke the invisibility. Yeah. Boxy might die over the damage over time from the spells as... Okay, the Thunder God's Wrath, just to make sure. 33...
What?
Huh. Does absolutely nothing. By God, it does one thing, and it's send a message.
Well, that was an ambitious
It didn't even
Doom.
send Ori back to base. He's still here.
Yeah,
this is go far.
This just feels a little off by Liquid, right?
Under attack.
This Leshrack's tanky though. With Bloodstone, Whisper of the Dread for some extra spell amp. Kaya already done. I mean, he is a monster. You have to be careful with how much you commit on him. They're gonna try.
Got the toss back, yes, but Nisha and Boxy were both ready to just go in. They're down to take the fight. You just brought them closer to it.
Let's see if Tianmin can get the tether out on the creeps. Boom!
Great tether.
I mean, this is about all he can do in this game, so you gotta hype it up.
back to the dumpster he goes.
Gleipnir finish, so extra catch available here for low. They're gonna hit him with it. It's a bait though.
Got him on that. Baited it out, caught the 2-man avalanche, tossed together. A lot of burst damage there. Chasing after Mickey. Win run up in 3 seconds.
Has been killed.
Low also has Mana Void if he just wants to put it to use to stun him up a little bit. Not required though. He is.
It's a nice bait. Really nice bait by Azure right here. He did 100. How did he even do 101?
I think he power shotted the Viper. I think he literally did it off of the
That's pretty funny, actually.
That was his impact on that. Oh, the flame break! It got him right in the middle of his heavenly jump, and that is worth a tip for sure.
Yeah, that was sick. And they have a regen rune on Isha, so just instantly into the high ground.
Dire structures are fortified.
Glyph goes up, but oh, Bach, he was trying to TP back to defend the tier 3. Now Tianming's here on the side. He doesn't have relocate, but he does have mech. Can they push
the whole
through
time.
this? Yeah, they could just push through this. There's the power of the IO and Viper. Is now they're going to chase for with the Shivas. Ooh, that's a little dicey. Tianming's just, sorry, buddy, I don't have relocate, so I'm going to save myself here.
I mean, not the worst trade for AZURE. I feel like you're happy to trade the Viper for the Wind Ranger any day. So this combo's coming online. You thought I was memeing about it, but I'm serious. This combo is like, you have to respect it. If Ori can just sit there and output the deeps, it's pretty nasty. They're getting to a point where this lineup can function.
Yeah, getting to a point in another round of items for both their 1 and 2.
Ground, you might just not have any damage to put into these BKBs.
Foxy, caught trying to D-ward here. Glimmer Cape protects him. Still trying to chase after him, though. Actually got him on the Lightning Bolt. Thinking about the Doom now. Doom, though, relocate is already being used, and they stop it. They stop the relocate out. That was to bail Ori out of that situation, and so they'll get both the kills. Nisha is now on a godlike spree and working very rapidly towards his BKB.
The high ground's not bad here for AZURE. They have Zeus Viper with Tiny Toss.
Yeah, well, they don't have Tiny Toss, apparently.
No, but that's like, you also have this AM who's gonna rat. So every time you push his liquid, Low is getting something, he's threatening some sort of building. It's a pretty annoying high ground, all things considered. This'll stop.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's an AM with Manta, you know he's building Ags. Like, I don't know if you can just lasso target like that.
Blink Split Earth into Gleipnir, into Shackle Shot. It's enough.
Okay.
Oh my god, that was insane that worked. That was like it was picture perfect. They canceled the attempt to blink with a Shackle Shot. That
just dead time.
Is Liquid not going to push high ground? Kind of seems like with the way they split up that they are not actually looking to force this. And as a result, Bat Rider shows himself and does finally succumb to that 4-man smoke gank from AZURE.
I guess they're just going to scale. Maybe they think the high ground's too difficult into the Viper Zeus. Which I think there's some truth there, but... Or here. Try and find some more pickoffs.
AZURE getting away from a lot of situations. They're going to try and blow up Mickey with this. They're going to try and hit him with the combo Lightning Bolt. Oh no, okay, now they see Doom. Now maybe we don't make that play. Or maybe they're just waiting for the smoke rotation. They jump onto the Doom. Already down to half health. Gets off the Shivas. BKB throws out the Doom onto Bach. The relocate's coming out from Tianming. And he'll get him out of there. But Mickey ran down Ori on the side. And they'll also catch FY. So not great. Low, he's going to be able to collect a kill out of this on 33. Maybe more, actually. He dies just like that, and he still has the Mana Void up, in fact. So Mickey spotted, BKB goes out. They brought him back in with a relocate. Here's Nisha joining in the fight. Could have blown up the IO right away, but Mickey's pretty low. Got the lasso back onto the Tiny. He's going to die. Finally, the Mana Void goes off. Big explosion, big damage. Not a killing blow, though. Is Nisha still strong enough with his Bloodstone? He's going to fight back against Bach. Actually realized he has to go for the TP out. The damage over time, it is ticking him down. He'll die. He couldn't get the Fairy Fire that he bought into his inventory in time. He dies. He ticks out. Now Insania's going to get run down by Low as well. Glimmer Cape goes off. He tries to buy a bit more time, but he will eventually be found as well. A 1-for-4 exchange to AZURE. And you go back to that Aegis timing, you kind of wonder that.
I mean, they did double buy the supports on Dire Outpost. That is
just yet. A lot of these team fights have started where it's like the Doom kind of being gone on, then they respawn. We haven't seen like a pick-off with this. Oh, relocate, going out once again. Lisha, he's looking for him, but he didn't get the tether. Ori, did he have tether up?
He had it. I think he was trying to dodge the flame break, but he couldn't get in range at the last second, and now it's a chase down scenario.
It's a bit low. He does have his blink coming up. Glimmer Cape also being thrown onto him. FY drops it. Yule Scepter goes off. trying to get him with the avalanche immediately afterwards. If they don't kill him now, the Bloodstones are going to start going off, and he starts healing up. Now this Viper is still a bit of a problem. 33 playing around with low right now, goes for a TP out. With his BKB, he will make it. 100 HP to spare. Looks like Insania is going to be the one who is not even going to get found. He actually managed to keep his gem and get out. AZURE.
I don't know if that's going to be good enough to win this game ultimately. They're going to have to find more at some point. Very tough position, and now you have an Aegis on the AM.
Illusion's getting some information, just forcing
What?
it. Boxy desperately looking for the lasso onto the IO, but he's got a Ghost Scepter, so they're not quickly killing him. Even by the time they do kill him, they get a dieback on Ori, though. Dieback on Ori, got the Doom onto low. Liquid forced things, and it's somehow kind of working for them. Bach and low. They're going to have to fight together here. They have a second life for low. Fortunately, Bach is already dead by the time low is back into play. The side, okay, bounce that one back. They couldn't get the immediate disable. FY trying to help out, trying to get the toss. Oh, toss the only enemy. And toss it into the Yellow Splitter. It gets even worse. Turns around. Mana Void. It's not enough to finish off Mickey. And Mickey's going to chase after low instead. If he gets the procs, maybe. A blink coming up, though. He leaves an illusion behind, gets a blink away. The power shot doesn't land. And he does get out. FY is still on the side here, hunting for more heroes. He's going to go through. And Frostbite does not stop channels, so.
Could absolutely be huge. You have to think about these Doom anti-heal, but if you can hold it, tether in later, get a big cheese proc, I mean, it's absolutely massive.
Look at Boxy, man. Hey, just anything to catch the IO. And as soon as he has the IO, the follow-up is simple. He's going to make a jump, or he's not going to be able to make it.
My God, he broke his ankles.
For this man.
The man just broke his own ankles. Left off the cliff and is myself. Just a leap of glory. And now it's AZURE who are they're just not finding anything in this game as Liquid continue to get pickoff after pickoff.
Mickey's forcing it with the amp damage right now. The cheese goes off. They used the cheese for that one. And
for what?
there was no amount of heals in the world that was going to save that man.
It feels like AZURE need more damage or something. And I think he was debating a lot of stuff here, but he will settle on Abyssal, it looks like, which, yeah, that's where my head's at. Some Abyssal or MKB for him.
They see him. Oh, low. You had a chance there, I think, to just keep channeling.
A big death. Especially with Tiny Toss on top of it all. It's just got to be Boxy going in. BKB Batrider, find a good core. Or find the Tiny. Would be even better.
Lightning grab. Goes for the Viper. Is the Viper relocate safe? They use the focus fire on him too. Another time they go for the Viper, and that's not actually the play. Now Nisha has to use his BKB and Bloodstone just to try and stay alive, but it looks like they're going to commit. They're going to kill him. They get a Glimmer Cape off, but eventually he'll die. FY looking for more. Blinks forward. Gleitnir on 2. Throws a tree at him. They have an idea where he went, but they don't have the vision for it. As FY was a bit far behind with the season. Yeah. Wonder if he's thinking more so it's more effective against the IO? But I feel like that Doom is just automatically effective against IO, so...
Yeah, he's not dooming IO anyway. He's dooming Zeus or Am is who he really wants. Like, you might doom this Viper if you can split him up. They're just going to go in on him.
Toss him back again.
Ooh.
He dies so quickly. They jump on the Doom, and he can't get off BKB this time around, in part because the Abyssal Blade from low. To follow that up, Lasso.
They're going on the Viper.
The relocate is coming out, brings him out of the Lasso. The buyback of 33 botsed in, but they also save the Viper, so it's still an even 5-on-5. With certain abilities being used, that's got to feel good for AZURE.
Gem reclaimed as well here. As the or I should say the physical damage items in that MKB and Abyssal is starting to change this a bit, and they're just forcing Roshan. I don't think Liquid are here in time.
I mean, remember, AM doesn't have buyback. They may be winning some of these fights, but if they lose low in one of these engagements, they jump into the pit, but nobody's there. Nisha's being kited around. He looks towards Bach, who's causing him problems. Now low. He sees his opportunity to strike. Go, gets off the Mana Void before the Glimmer Cape. They immediately jump in and get the Aegis, get all the things, and they buy back and they go for low. They got him on the War Stomp. 33 captures the AM, and now he's dead with no buyback. 2 minutes. 2 minutes for Liquid to make use of Aegis and all the spoils of Roshan to try and end the game. And I believe they will. Sure, a chance if they don't go Throne and go Megas instead. But I think by going Throne, should be able to end it unless Bach and Ori can do something magical here. They'll have the IO joining in soon.
That's 3 on 5. You got to start
Bach starts laying out the damage. They force staff him into a lasso. That's a cool play.
Ooh.
Did a lot of damage. Got the relocate out though. Tier 4, I mean, a lot of damage on Mickey. Still has the Aegis, of course. Jumps in. Scythe. Nisha. Where's the split Earth? Doesn't he get it onto the Zeus? Throws it onto the Viper instead. The relocate back into play to get the Gleipnir on the two of them with the Zeus doomed up. Those other two heroes did have buyback. Mickey's just going to focus fire at the throne, though. Win runs in front of some of these heroes, and he does die.
But very even. I was going to say this is
Up to you at max movement speed.
Exactly. So that seems pretty nasty. You know, ET can sometimes be kind of weak versus that hero because he has so much extra HP. But he needs some flesh heaps. He needs the team to play around him, and he needs a pretty strong lane face here.
Another first blood for AZURE, and they'll give it to Ori, really making sure their mid laner is set up for success against Nisha's.
The easiest for Pudge early. And this is not the strongest Pudge lane. Like, Vengeance Wave plus Aura does not do a lot for basically a pure damage / magic hero.
It's the no armor lane. The highest base armor in this lane is Venge at 4.
And somehow Tianming finds a kill on 1. Just had battery on cooldown. Tianming takes advantage of it. This is like an unplayable matchup for Elder Head. That is a crazy kill to get. Another hook snag, but he did not get the tower aggro because there were creeps.
Uh-oh. Mickey's instead the one being run down, and that final swing in from the Lion lands. Now, Insania gets the kill returned, but losing their carry if they get anything during that period of time. But still seems to be farming all right in this bottom lane. Magic Missile into Hook. Some decent damage to Bach as he doesn't have the level 2 rot to really push the Centaur quite out of lane. There it is to get the kill finally with the battery assault.
Decent harass. I mean, this is just a survival lane for AR. Just get the Void what they can. Mid is the real fight. The man fight.
Oh, he's got Lightning Bolt, but it's not going to be good enough. Ori easily wins that 1v1. 2,800 net worth now. With the first blood, he is so far ahead.
Yeah, that's a first blood. Like, that's a challenge 1v1 when the enemy has first blood and probably a stronger early lane hero. That's a tough
rotation comes from Tianming to help get a double kill at bottom. Even if Bach dies here to the tower, which he won't, aggro gets traded off to Tianming.
Delivered. Though they are still getting pressure. I mean, there's still a catapult up here. Still 3 heroes. They're looking for Insania.
Insania, they're going to find him too. Magic Missile goes off, but it should be able to land. Oh, got the hook into tower, but again, too many heroes, so Mickey just really can't keep that pressure up. Surprise Boxy did not rotate down to this bottom lane. He comes back to the Faceless Void, goes for the punish again.
See if they can run him down. Gotta save some of your spells. And
oh,
the help arrives.
Turn around as soon as he gets underneath the tower. The Stomp doesn't land though. But with Ori making the rotation back into play, they might be able to get 2 for this one as the Thunder God's Wrath goes off with the vacuum. Wasn't enough to kill low.
Damn.
And Ori delivers the final blow with the assassination.
Huge win for AZURE there. If you get that XP on the Darkseer, you're going to be...
See a low health Elder Titan. Boxy looping all the way around, spotted by FY. Ping's going off. Not sure what to do. TV coming in from Ori. Now it's going to be bad for Boxy. Gets picked it pretty easily.
AR just the lane XP. It makes sense to me, honestly, right? I think this hero's pretty strong at fighting around his tower too with time dilation chrono. I think they do a lot better job playing around this hero in the early game than the Western teams, and
all those rotations up the top lane, but still get the pick off on Nisha. Ori is getting massive now. He's got another assassinate coming up. Though they get on top of him with the combo. You got him inside the cogs with the Darkseer there. 33 is going to be a bit low, but they play around the wall as best as possible. Low throws out the Chronosphere. He needs bashes. He's not going to get him. 33's Ion Shell scares him away. And almost got hit by the hook, too. Mickey just falls a little shy on that one.
That's crazy that like they have that good a skirmish and they're down by a K, and That was with the sniper kill, but nice little bait-in behind the tree line, playing the
Mickey.
fogs with the clock.
You don't have Stampede, so they need to land the stomp. He's already way back here. Hit that one stomp into another stomp. And make it. Oh, gets off the dismember. He could survive a little bit longer off of that heal. He'll eventually die, but maybe there can be some punish here. Boxy comes in. Gets Tianming inside of the cogs, but unfortunately the sniper is just chipping away at him and comes back in. Hook shot underneath tower. Where's the further TPs? There's nothing left on the side of Liquid. Heroes get low, but the cores survive.
Pushes low down a bit. He's getting pressured for sure.
Carries going through the portals together, but low win first. So on the other side of it, he bashes Mickey before Mickey can get back through the portal. And Low's like, oh, well, okay, I'm going back to the other.
Does not work on your own flesh organism here, so he's suffering. Nisha does get some tower damage mid.
Here's a little low at bottom.
And they're gonna fight.
Bach does have Stampede, but if they get him on the got him on the cogs instead. I thought it was going to be the vacuum, and gets the hook shot immediately on the FY. A little blind there. It gets him anyway. Well played by Boxy, collecting both those kills for his team.
Basically, Greaves done if he wants it. So it's time to go fight. Shell this clock up, push him in, find some heroes before they get the items that will allow them to recreate the gap.
They needed the surge on Insania. He's got the gap clone mechanism in the swap right now. He's the one who can catch Ori, and he does manage to get him swap backed into range of Nisha. And Stomp goes off. Thunder God's Wrath has to be put to use, and a good thing it does because the Chronosphere was coming in. They're going to chain their stuns, throw all their damage onto Nisha. Nisha hops over to the other side of the Kongs, well positioned now as they've got all these heroes at a distance away from the Zeus, and Pudge is just there to clean up now. Low's going to cut through the tree. He's got a time walk, so he should be all right.
No damage to put in this Chrono. If the sniper dies, there's nobody who does anything into it.
Oh, hook shot lands. Downtown. The hook doesn't land, but the hook shot does.
Box is just clean. I mean, this is not the timing that AZURE wants to get sucked in these fights right now.
Find the Centaur instead. But got Stampede out of Bach. So that leaves an opening for Boxy to keep the aggression going as he spots the Lion. That'll be a dead FY.
Too easy.
And a tower perhaps taken. He knew he didn't have a TP. They'd keep searching, but they don't know that. Now he gets a really good ward up for a potential fight. So a better ward perhaps for AZURE on the side there. Another time walk over. Finally find the Venge who came down. Hook managed to dodge that one. Low gets vacuum back in. Hits the Chronosphere. Time walks off the damage. Right on the edge. Boxy. Start looking at him. Start looking at 33 who's a bit low. Assassinate, that'll do it.
Damn.
Ori finished him off with a big one, and the Pudge comes in, goes for the kill on Tianming, and dies just like that. Another assassinate going off on Zeus, who is now being time dilated, so he's not going anywhere.
Is Ori just the sniper god? This guy's just Maelstrom rocking assassinate hits. 10 out of 10 team fight for AZURE in a game that was a 6K gold lead, down to 1 at that alone.
Another support pick off here, FY, who has a mech rather than a force staff, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
He ends up getting picked off.
I don't know about that. This is not a hero that has extra mana capacity usually either, but okay, I mean, he just wants to keep his cores alive.
Okay, walked into a Faceless Void, or a Faceless Void walked into a Pudge. They had the hook shot. Maybe the rocket gets it. It does. Hook shot back in. Now, time walk, not going to get it off. Hits by the magic missile. Swap back onto Tianming. Do they have anything? Cogs goes off just a bit too late.
That much physical. You have basically no physical damage hero.
Who hits a tower in this game, man?
Yeah,
for
that's
Liquid.
the problem.
They got nothing in that regard. Like, it is one of those games where you could be 5K up, you could be 10K up, maybe not happening at all. It's good for AZURE. Liquid really only have one path forward, and that is to kill AZURE over and over and over again. And it starts with pickoffs like these. Any pickoff on a support warranted at this point. Stampede to try to help him get him out, but there's still a swap there as well.
Yeah, that's what that's a fight they could have taken with this Darkseer's power right now around the pit. sign me up. Like that, you just run in there, you're just gonna melt everybody down.
Top tower
Smoke
is
breaks
under attack.
on Mickey. Mickey surrounded by heroes. He can try and swap, but it would come too late. Finger of Death puts him down. Now Stampede for another one. They assassinate to keep the vision. FY closing in. Blink Dagger up in a second. Gets the takes away the vision, then goes for the blink. Swap to dodge the impale. A little bit of fancy footwork there for Insania. That will just end his life a second later than normal.
Not saying anything, but like Ori a little suspicious this game, you know? A little suspicious. This guy has Maelstrom procced every assassinate for like the last 6. I'm not saying anything.
Is under
I'm just saying. Maybe we should ask some questions, you know, like a little suspicious.
Just asking the questions here, Tucker
Yeah,
Carlson. Okay.
Maelstrom
Vacuum
proc
on 2 with the
every
wall.
assassinate.
Boxy jetpacking through. He gets the pushback onto Tianming. AZURE, they're like, okay, let's just make sure this Aegis is super secure. The sniper could die twice, so just BKB TP out. No problem. We lose the support, so clears those illusions pretty damn quickly. They smoke up behind the push in mid, waiting for a hero to show itself.
Radiant's bottom
Boxy reveals heroes. Hook shot straight into the melee range of the Bach, who jumps into it. Darkseer tried to go for the back line, didn't really see anybody with that Shivas to get the Chronosphere on the edge. Now he gets the vacuum onto the 2 supports, but it looks like those stuck inside the Chronosphere, one of them is going to die. That's a clockwork, while the 2 inside of that vacuum managed to get away, or at least one of them did. Tianming, 30 HP is all that he's left with. Bach goes back in to hit the stun onto Nisha, and as soon as they get on top of Nisha, he dies so easily. Meanwhile, Mickey, I didn't even really see his impact in that team fight. Carry Pudge just not able to play up in their face.
I mean, he just ran into the Centaur, and it's like making a huge amount of damage. Pretty nice chrono placement from low. There's another fight on the
He's out of
backside.
mana, man. They punch him to the other side. He just straight up had mana for one time walk, and now it's brought Bach into it too. As he gets hit, Boxy. Okay, he hits the cogs, hits the stun, stops the TP, now gets on top of Tianming, who also tried to TP, but got hit by a low ground battery assault. All of a sudden, okay, Rocket Flare may have slowed down Tianming enough to dodge the hook, but it doesn't matter. They collect the kill anyway. 1 kill turns to 3 just like that. For win game, Dota Plus does actually favor them, which is a little bit surprising to me, just because it feels like there is this constant threat of Faceless Void, one of the best late game heroes in the game. Caught Mickey. Mickey with the Earth Splitter, swap out. He is alive for now. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, 33 got right on top of the Faceless Void. Weren't able to burst him down. Hook shot over onto the Zeus with that Thunder God's Wrath doing so much damage, or he gets off the BKB. Mickey helps join in with Nisha. Another land from 33. They're just all over the place on Liquid, getting to the back line. Ori could not escape, and now Low is surrounded as 33 pushes forward with the Surge, catches them after the Time Walk. Chronosphere is still up. Time Walk's coming up as well. Low's fighting back with a buyback coming in. FY is going to try and help out. Tianming is here as well. Nice stun. Lands onto the illusions as well. The Chronosphere out to finish off 33. They get that one. But what about the other cores? A swap back in. Big burst damage. Down goes the bench. But Nisha is still incredibly strong. Time dilation easily taken off by the Manta. A die back for Tianming is what's going to happen at the tail end of the team fight, as Nisha is able to clean up all that. The Zeus is the one who still remains uncontested in the team fight with his Octarine and now Moonshard.
Radiant
Yeah, they may not expect it, but yeah, if nobody backs out, does it really matter?
And again, you can't just chrono the first guy that runs into you because of the swap. So
They know
AZURE
now.
need to play a
Rockets.
slow game. Slow fight.
Assassinate. No, blink forward first.
Got
Managed to get
hexed.
that hex though, stopping off the wall, and they kill 33 before he gets anything off. Meanwhile, Low is going for the back line in the bench. Jump in, hook shot goes out, swap as well. Gets on top of FY while Mickey goes straight for Ori. BKB fighting through the assassinate, gets the dismember off on him. Can he survive through this physical damage? It's looking like he's perfectly fine with the help of the wall. They easily get that kill, while FY is still alive somehow through the constant go of hero after hero. He finally gets beaten down. Speaking of
just
beaten down,
killing Nisha.
bashed up once or twice. Low still chasing after Nisha. Time dilation wearing out, but he's got the Chronos here to finish the job. He'll finish off one, get the final kill, and Boxy, they team wipe Team Liquid.
A die back for
Liquid, this is certainly not, they did not want this game to go this late.
Radiant are
no.
scanning.
They're gonna have to play for what they can here anyway. They go for FY. FY, Thundergod's Wrath, not quite enough damage. Mickey has the hook still up, lands it on Xian Ming instead. Slows him down enough low. He's just going to have to give up on this one. Nisha really wants to collect the extra kill. 33 catches him on the vacuum back in. The hook shot as well. The time walk, it barely goes off in time. He can still chase him. Chronosphere, TP out, but he gets swapped. Oh, low. In trouble now as he is deep on the enemy side of the map where nowhere to go. He hopes to be able to time walk his way out of here, but it won't happen. Another awkward pickoff. I mean, this was like 20 minutes ago or maybe 15 minutes ago. We saw a pickoff in the same area. Residing. They're trying to hold this place for upcoming Roshan.
He should just bought out. He didn't even complete the Bloodthorn. He just bought out to try to get an Orchid on his way to Bloodthorn. So this Zeus has no buyback right now for this Roche fight.
He just needs a few more creeps and he can bind on the Orchid, but they already see an opportunity to blow up low. How did that one happen so quickly? They jump on the Shield Rune Centaur. Not an easy kill, but Aeon Disc will protect Boxy from now, and a nice hook gets him back. Boxy still has cheese as well. A buyback from low that they have to be afraid of. Assassinate goes down 33. They spotted 33. They want to take away this wall. A stomp goes in. Is it going to be enough? Somehow he's still alive inside of the dismembered Mickey. He's going to pop back out soon, but he pops back out into the Impale. A perfect timing for FY as he
gets
catches him right as he was
again.
popping back out. The swap goes out onto Nisha. Nisha, who bought out for this one. Can he get the bash? The bash, the bash. He doesn't get the bash. No bash for low. Oh, no.
Between these double satanic cores and this almost 6,000 HP centaur. But you have to do it the right way. It can go horribly wrong.
One of his 9 shrapnels to set this up. Bach
didn't want to
doesn't blink quite far enough to be able to get that low. Just kind of messing with them here. Blink, or excuse me, time walk and reverse time walk back out. See what he can find. Looking for the swap. Looking for the hook. Missed the hook as he time walks through it. Tier 3 down. Ori going to work. Pressure on Liquid to start something soon. But Low and Bach are constantly standing in front of Ori, making it so hard for them to be able to get this jump. Instant Hex from FY. No chance at a Blink Vacuum for 33. Hits the hook on a Tian Ming, but a Force Staff getting him outside of rot range. Meanwhile, Low jumping back in to finish off Nisha, and he gets the Chronosphere. They pull him back out, try and keep him out of the Chronosphere, but he is able to finish off Nisha. All the buybacks for Liquid now at this point in time to hold on to the game, but Bach is a big bad man. He's got 800 HP. He just keeps on double-edging hero after hero. He cannot stop the golden horse right in the middle of all the heroes. Low gets a little bit low, and they manage to finish him off. That's a dieback for him. If they can push through this goddamn horse of a hero, maybe they can do it. 33 once again, trying to hit that back line, but Ori is safe behind his support. A swap back in onto 9,600 HP Bach. Can he kill Mickey? Mickey gets the dismember off, and he will start healing through these heroes. 33 is trying to stop the heroes from getting away, but Ori point blank assassination to the face of the faceless void, or the Darkseer. They look for more. Insania is trying to catch him up. Assassinate if they're assassinate, but the swap back in. He finished off Nisha. Buybacks coming in. Mickey can't survive. Ori stands his ground, and he will wipe Team Liquid as they get all of the heroes and all of the buybacks.
What a ridiculous late game fight. Like, I don't even know how many fights broke out in that. Dude, Bach did 20,000 damage. He did 20,000 damage.
Man straight up carried the fight.
He legit did. I mean, shout out to like all the cores on AZURE. I think they all did their part in those